Keith Myers here again. Just wanted to get another thought or idea down on film for you. This is about positions or stances in boxing. Normally you think about boxing, you just think about one position. You know, you're here, right? You're either orthodox or you're southpaw. And as you've seen on my previous videos, when we're approaching boxing as a martial art, you have to be ambidextrous. You have to be able to switch. And our PKB Martial Boxing stance, which is so square and compact, makes that pretty easy. So when I'm kind of square, like I've talked about before, it doesn't matter which foot is forward because I can punch pretty equally, right? Well, there's another position, if you've been paying attention in some of the videos, that we hit, and it's really a side stance. So it would be the equivalent of, you know, Wing Chun has a front stance like this, right? And Wing Chun has a side stance like this. So does PKB Martial Boxing. And we've used it, right? Because I can be oriented straight on, front stance, and you've seen me do the shift, or I can come over here, and now I'm not oriented square on, I'm oriented at the side. So I've gone from this position square on with my opponent, and I've been moving around, and I end up, boom, over here. So my opponent's still there. Now I've effectively, this has become my lead hand. I went from this being the lead hand because it's closest to my opponent to being, this is my lead hand because it's now closest to the opponent. So now I have a side stance, just like the equivalent of this. I'm just on a 45-degree angle instead of standing square sideways. I'm on a 45-degree angle. And we hit this position too when we're moving around and doing different things. If I'm square, I weave. Now I'm in a side stance. This is the hand closest to the opponent. That means that most people think typical boxing stance where it's kind of bladed, you're going to be doing jabs, crosses, body shots, hooks, uppercuts are the lead hand. You don't think in terms of, with my hand this far back, doing a hook with my rear hand or doing an uppercut with my rear hand, right? Because of the distance, because they're bladed. One side is forward. If I'm more square, like we said, then it doesn't matter. When I do this, now this technically has become the lead. So it becomes very easy in that kind of a position for my rear hand to be a hook, or a body shot, or an uppercut. Because now it's that much closer to the opponent. So this is effectively the side stance in PKB Martial Boxing.